The following lesson will open up the gates to the powerful TimeMaker. To start TimeMaker, simply double-click the TimeMaker icon on your desktop. The TimeMaker login screen shows up. Let's understand what we're seeing on the login screen. First, we see the company field. Here is entered the company name, in our case IBM, and basically it tells TimeMaker which database to log into. Clicking on the purple wrench icon on the right will lead to a database setup window. Generally, you don't need to worry about working the settings here. Next is the username field. Here you type your TimeMaker username, in our case COO, but it can be a job title, a name, or whatever it's been set as. The username is not case sensitive. The blue button to the right of the username field is where you can change the language TimeMaker will be in. Clicking on the button will open the list of languages installed, only in the case where more than one language has been installed, and you can tell the system to change the interface language. For example, let's click on the button and select Hebrew. As you can see, the interface language changes, and in the case of Hebrew, because Hebrew is written right to left, the direction of the whole setup also changes to the opposite side. Next is the password field. This is where you type your password. The password is case sensitive. I will type it in. Additionally, as you can see, there is a little yellow key next to the password field. This key has 3 functions and 3 positions. The first position is the one in which you don't touch it at all. It is the normal default position, it's what you see here, and normally that's all you need to worry about. But what this default position does is it tells the system to log in normally and synchronize once the system is online. Simple. The second position is used in the case of a password being changed by the administrator. If we click it, the key gets a sort of question mark displayed over it. This position is rarely used, but will be explained in detail in a future video. The third position forces a full synchronization with the server. It gets a sort of blue arrow over the key and will completely resynchronize everything upon logging in. If we click it again, it will go back to the default position. Next is the Outlook selection. Checking this box will tell the system to start TimeMaker with Outlook. When the checkbox is selected, you will notice there are 2 arrows pointing down that come up here. Clicking on the arrows will give the option to control the way Outlook starts. It says, Start Outlook visibly. If this is selected, you will see Outlook starting. It is selected by default. If it is unselected, Outlook will start with TimeMaker, but you won't see the Outlook login screen. Now we'll deselect the whole Outlook option. Next is the New Connection button. By clicking this button and following various steps, you can gain access to a different database. It is not likely that you will need to use this unless you are an administrator or in other special cases. But there are some examples when you do. For example, let's say you're traveling and you want to download TimeMaker on a different computer. Then you would click New Connection. It says, what type of company do you want to set up? Public server. Use this option if you are not sure. So that's what we're going to click. Then we click Next. Now it says type the name or part of the name of your company and the system will find your company database. So we will type in IBM and it finds IBM and we click it. Then we click Next. Then we would put in our username, which in our case is COO, and the password. And then we click Next. And now it says you have successfully connected to the TimeMaker server. Please enter a name for this company. So in this case you could change it if you wish, but generally this is how we will leave it. And then we click Finish. Now we have access to the IBM database. Now this is already how we had it before, but that just shows you the steps. Simple and easy. Next is the Get Help button. Clicking this button opens a pull-down menu with the following options. Get support online. Clicking this button will connect you to a TimeMaker expert that will assist you with whatever difficulty you may have. The expert can even take control over your screen if you will allow him, and effectively guide you through the issue you have. Next is Show Help. This will open the TimeMaker manual. Then there are a few videos that can assist you with almost anything in TimeMaker. The first option, Show Tutorial, Getting Started, will lead you to the video you are actually now watching. The second option, Show All Tutorials, will display a list of every video tutorial currently available explaining the use of TimeMaker. Next is the Exit button. Clicking this button or pressing Escape will close the TimeMaker login screen. And lastly is the Login button. Clicking this button starts the login process. And here we go. We are now logged into TimeMaker. Welcome. You are about to get introduced to a major tool, a whole universe that will change the way you work, live, think, and create. Get ready to update the future.